and you just make their day. Because a single act of kindness can change something in somebody. When you wake up one morning and you're riding down the street like I was today, I saw two cars blow past me. Well, one of them had a father and his son in the car, looking like they was dressed for church. Now, I don't know if they was going to church, but I know it brought joy in my heart to see a father in a white shirt with a tie on, and his son sitting next to him in a white shirt with a tie on. And then I saw the next image that came by me. It made me feel good, but it also depressed me, because it was a woman who looked like she was dressed for church, and she had her son sitting there in a tie. And I wondered, where was the father at? He was not there. He was MIA, missing in action. Why? Because he moved on without Jesus. We don't know why he wasn't there, but that's just what I think about when I see mothers dragging their children to church. We need fathers dragging their children to church. We need fathers dragging their wives to church. Everybody needs to be coming to church, because that's the only way you're going to change your situation. We are running around looking for a handout, and we want to move on to the next thing that God has planned for us, but we ain't giving God no credit or no due for everything that we have right now. You see, when you look up and you see that everything that I got is because God gave it to me. Everything that I need is because God has given it to me. Every time I turn around, all I see is the goodness of God in my life. Every time I look up, I see God. Every time I look down, I see God. Every time I step forward, I see God. And when I turn around, I know who's at my back. Somebody say it. God. That's what I'm talking about. Moving on. Moving on don't have to mean that you're going straight. It could have you getting ready to make a right turn and you'll be moving on. He could have you getting ready to make a left turn and you'll be moving on. But whenever you move, make sure you move with purpose. Make sure you move when God has called you to go. Don't worry about how it's going to turn out. Move, understanding that the impossible is possible because of who you serve. Move with the understanding that I'm finished with what I was doing, and now it's time to do something else. I'm moving on because God has planned for me to be somewhere. He has called me to a destination that's somewhere down my road. And down my road, I'm ordered by the steps of God before me, because I'm moving on. You got to understand that you're going somewhere. You're not standing in one spot. It ain't no good to be standing in one spot. Oh, hallelujah. God planted trees by rivers of running water, not still water. Still water festers. Still water creates, it creates insects. Stagnant. You get death out of still water, but running water is going somewhere. That's where you need to be. Moving on. Don't get caught up. Oh, Lord, I'm tired. Yeah, I've been tired. I was tired when I got here this morning. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. But you know what? I'm moving on. Somebody walk with me. Somebody talk with me. I need somebody to know that if you move on, God will move with you. That if you just walk in the steps that He planned for you, God will move with you. All you got to do is get lined up with His goodness. Get lined up with His glory, and you will move into your destiny. You will move into your purpose. And purpose is exactly where you want to be. Because this year, in 2011, we are in pursuit of purpose. And right now, we're about 3/4 of the way through this year. And we're at the finish line of one phase of where we're going. And where we're going is where God has planned for us. See the invisible. Believe in what God is, know who God is in your life, and move forward with everyone standing. That's what I got for you today. Tell somebody I'm moving on.